Welcome to the TransMissions Trips to the Store, where we tell you all the crazy Transformers-related stuff we got this week. This is a companion to our regular podcast, and you can listen to that at www.transmissionspodcast.com. So, since Darryl is our toy guy, we start off with him. So, Darryl, what'd you pick up this week?
This week was a cheaper week for me. Seemingly not on quantity because I still ended up with a ton of stuff, but I ended up going to Value Village here in Canada, which is like Goodwill for you guys in the States, and bought some used toys, which can be hit and miss. You know, you take a risk when you buy stuff from these places, but I did good on some. I lost on some others, but I'll show you what I got. Let's take a look here. First up, I got Iron Man. He is one of the Transformers Marvel crossover figures, and he comes in a pack that combines with a Spider-Man figure, and they combine into some kind of gargantuan conglomerate thing that makes no sense. But obviously, he turns into a plane, and yeah, so that's Iron Man. I'm just gonna throw him on the floor because he's crap.
Why'd you buy him in the first place?
Well, he was in the same bag as this one. This is RC from the 2007 movie, and I never really got any of these motorbike figures. I was really interested to see how they transformed, so I picked it up, and like I said, Iron Man was in the bag, and it is missing a piece. It's missing the motorcycle seat, which turns into RC's gun. But if I leave her in robot mode, she's perfect. So I am on the lookout for a seat just to complete her. But other than that, she's pretty good. Let's see. Going on, I got animated Voyager-class Bulkhead. This is probably one of the best figures I've gotten from one of these places in a long time. I paid $2 for this.
Oh, that's nice.
And it is missing one thing, which is one of Bulkhead's fingers here. They kind of come in and come out. So if I can figure out a way to get another one of those, I'll do that. But other than that, he's very good condition, and he even still has his weapon in there. It's the firing rocket of death or thing he had. So yeah, he can just kind of throw that out. It works perfectly. I didn't really watch animated. I don't know whether that's called the firing rocket of death, but
it's like a wrecking ball type.
I picked up this guy. He's nearly complete. He's missing his cyber key, but this is deluxe class Megatron from the Cyber class or Cybertron line, and it was interesting. I mean, at first I thought it was Beast Wars because obviously it's Megatron as a dinosaur, but no, this is Cybertron. So, and he looks okay. I mean, I can't get over the T-Rex head being Megatron's hand. That just kind of freaks me out. But other than that,
same Beast Wars.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should watch Beast Wars.
Is that the same mold as the Beast Wars figure?
I don't think so.
I think Cybertron pulled in a lot of different homages to different lines. So.
He does have his weapon, and inside the weapon is the little missile here. And you do need the cyber key to go in this here. I do have a cyber key for my Primus, so I can make it work if I really care to. Let's see, going on. I've gotten... This is 2007 movie Scorponok. And he looks kind of weird in robot mode like this, so I tend to keep him in his Scorpion mode, which is really quite easy to get to. You just gotta kind of flip things around like this, and you're in. But other than that,
you have to transform it per se.
Exactly. You change it from a weird ass robot to a weird ass scorpion.
Now, forgive me because this was a Michael Bay movie, and I kind of mentally checked out at one point. But did Scorponok ever transform in the movie?
Not that I saw.
Okay.
Maybe he did underground and you just didn't see him.
That's true. He could have. But his Scorpion one looks pretty good. and he's got a firing missile here that doesn't really go anywhere. It just kind of stays. But
Missile that impaled that guy.
yes, that's right. Two of the kind of misses that I got. This is Barricade, again from the 2007 movie, and he was missing, or is missing, a foot, so I can't make him stand. And in robot or alt mode, he's missing. It's essentially is missing the back of the car, half of the back of the car anyway. And this is the figure that came with Frenzy that fit inside the chest of Barricade. Kind of a sound wave kind of thing there. So it did come with it, but he's broken all to hell. So it's a bit of a miss, but again, this figure wasn't very expensive at all. Another miss, and this one's going to be a lot harder to fix. I may end up just buying another one if I really care to. This is Beast Hunter's Wheeljack, and he also is missing a foot, and it is broken completely off. So if I were to replace it, I'd need an entirely new leg, and that's going to be kind of difficult. But he's a cool figure to have, and in alt mode, he's perfect. The feet don't make a difference in alt mode. Let's see.
Jesus, man. Did you save anything for the kids that go to Value Village?
Nope. I didn't.
I also have another question for you, Darryl, just to
go ahead.
Because I'm not as a toy aficionado as you are, but in picking these up and they're missing of pieces, how much of a hunt is that for you, or how difficult is it to actually complete something like this?
It's a good question. A lot of these things, like the newer figures, this Beast Hunter's Wheeljack, for example, this is cheaper to buy brand new as of recently than it would be to go out and try and track down a foot for this thing. Recently, Walmart here in Canada have been blowing out these Beast Hunters Deluxes for $5 a piece. So if I honestly cared to go and get another one of these, I could probably find one for $5. Now, as it happens, I paid maybe $2 for this thing, but I don't honestly care that much. It was a risk, and unfortunately, this one lost. But when it comes to like missiles and stuff like that, that can be really difficult, especially on the newer stuff. When you go to conventions and things like that, the people that set up tables to sell parts, they don't sell parts for the new figures. Your Generations and your Masterpiece figures are insanely difficult to find parts for. Why? Because people who buy Masterpiece figures don't break them up into pieces and don't lose their pieces. They display them. They don't play with them, right? So to go out and look for pieces for, a Masterpiece Starscream or a Masterpiece Megatron, it's insane. You don't do it because nobody loses those pieces. Right. So, so it's tough to find parts for these new figures because, one, they're being lost by children, and the parents are either throwing them away or they're honestly just lost in the house somewhere. And secondly, the people who are selling the parts don't care to have them because the figure themselves isn't worth enough to keep the parts for. But I digress. Moving on.
I digressed you, sir.
A small bonus to getting these figures in a large bag of stuff, you can't really see what else is in it. I ended up with this thing. And it's my daughter's been loving it just because it's kind of fun. And this is the baby Transformer toys that annoy me, but she likes them, so I guess that's what they're aiming for. Essentially, you push this little fire in, and it transforms them. So there he is. And then you push it again, and it transforms them back. But yeah, that's that. And then there's this thing here, which I don't even know what the hell this thing is, but there's a little flick switch on the bottom, which you can flick, and there he is. So yeah, I don't get it, but I guess it's for little kids. And if these are Transformers, right? If this is the future of Transformers, then I don't want to be a part of it.
Well, that flip up one it had a Decepticon symbol, so that must be Barricade from the
Yeah, it
2007
is.
movie.
Yeah.
I think they've got Hasbro's hitting their like trying to hit all their different demographics with
They are.
different toys. So
Yeah. Now, I did have one real cool figure that I picked up, and this one cost me a little bit more. This one was like $6 at the Value Village, and this one is 2007 movie Megatron Voyager class, and it's nearly complete. It's missing the one missile it came with. And honestly, missiles, it's not a big deal. I don't fire the missiles. I don't care. This one even came with its instructions, if you believe it. The instructions for it were in the bag, too. And this one is supposed to emulate him frozen in the ice kind of thing. So it's kind of cool. It's, if you can get over the whole Michael Bay aspect of it, it's a neat figure to have. I guess it's not difficult to transform, but it's just kind of neat. I don't know. We'll see. And lastly, one last thing, taking up all your time. I did go to the comic book store, and I got myself my Robots in Disguise.
nice.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
But I did manage to go there a couple days after, and they did have the other cover, so I had them put it in my bag to pick up on another day, because I figure, you know what, these first issues back, I might grab 2 covers of each, so there you go. I know, there you go, I'm done.
Okay, that's it for our trips to the store. There's no time for anybody else.
To all the kids who shop at Value Village, we are so sorry.
Should have got there faster, guys. Should have got there faster. Who needs school when you could be shopping at Value Village? Stay in school.
Stay in school and leave all the toys for me.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Jeremy, do you have something this week?
Yeah, I went to Value Village and there was nothing. No, I went to my comic store and this is the one they had pulled for me, the Robots in Disguise, the Andrew Griffith cover.
Nice.
But since I had the Windblade Casey cover, and his covers and Livio's covers all go together, I wanted to get the Casey cover for RID too, so I double dipped on that.
Nice.
And then the only other thing I have is left over from Steel City Con, the last bits of my stuff. I got 3 Creons. This guy who we determined was, I already forgot, was
Quick Slinger?
yeah, or Slingshot.
Slingshot, they call him.
So, got him, and then I got a little Insecticon, and got Bludgeon.
Oh,
That's
cool.
cool.
So, I blind bagged them. I think they had them like 3 for $5 or something, so I just picked up 3 of them. And then the last thing I got from the con was Classics Jetfire.
Nice.
Heyo.
Yeah, you got a pretty good deal on this guy, and I already have the Japanese Dark Skyfire, they call it. So I don't know if I'm going to open this guy, but
That's cool.
it's a really fun figure. I don't think there's really anything changed between the two other than the colors.
Mm-hmm.
So that's everything I got.
Nice.
Well done. I'll give you all of the figures I got from Value Village for your Jetfire.
You have a G1 Jetfire sitting right next to you.
I do.
I
but
never
need-
got that. This
I
is the
need-
closest I'm going to get.
I need the one that you got from Steel City because I need all the parts from it. So you just gotta ask backwards to take your pristine unopened one, open them up, and make my used broken ass one better. But
Yeah, this was nice. The box isn't in, really. I mean, it's in okay shape, but the tape hasn't been cut at all, so it's completely unopened.
that's cool.
Nice. All right, Yoshi, you're up.
You know, they had a boxed G1 Jetfire at Emerald City, and now I'm feeling really bad about not picking that up.
It
What
would
were
have
they
cost
asking
you a
for that?
lot.
Yeah, they were asking for a lot. I don't remember, though. I got the memory of a goldfish. I know it was a lot of money, and that's why I didn't, but...
I saw a boxed G1 Prime at Steel City, and the guy was asking 400 for it. And similar ones on eBay were going for like 200, 225. And the guy didn't know, like, what he just knew it was Optimus Prime. He was just trying to get as much as he could for it.
Right.
The comic book store that I go to has a boxed Jetfire, and they're asking 400 for it.
All right, well, let's keep going, shall we?
Whoa!
Wheeljack.
Wheeljack.
That's awesome.
The tires are... I love the tires. They're actually rubber. Kids today are missing out.
Yes, they are.
So, I got most of the bibs and the bobs, Darryl. You know, the
Yeah.
thing. The wings.
You got two of each of those?
Yes.
Okay.
He also came with his bullets.
Oh, on the sprue still. Nice.
Yep. He also came with his stickers,
Unapplied.
Oh.
and he came with his manual,
Wow.
which pretty much shows what I just showed you. Could have saved some time there. And what the hell is this? Oh, okay. So we've got
Catalog.
The catalog.
the little
Yay.
poster.
Again, kids are missing out.
Yeah.
And the catalog of everything you need to own if your life is going to be complete in any fashion.
That's the original 84 catalog, too.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, I'm super jealous now. So you got everything except the box?
Yeah. I mean, I got a little plastic case it all fits in that the guy was selling it out of.
Yeah.
And he had that particular vendor had Wheeljack in different conditions, and this was the best condition.
Nice.
Um,
That's awesome, dude. I would highly recommend chasing down a box. You can find them online for like 30, 40 bucks, and then put it all in there, and you're set to go. That increases in value like by half.
all right. Will you help me out with that a little bit?
Sure, buddy.
All right. Let's do that.
Right now.
Not
We're
right
gonna
this. Calm down, Value Village boy. All right.
Can you tell us what you paid for that?
Yeah, because the price tag's still on it. This one, how much should I have paid for it, Darryl?
Without the box, but everything pretty much pristine, I would say 90.
Okay. I paid $1.50 for it.
Okay. It's a little high, but you know that's okay.
Con prices add on to it.
Con prices.
Yeah.
Con prices.
All right. Are we doing good on time? Should I keep going?
Go, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't know if you guys know this character.
Ah, yeah.
Really?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Oh, that's the classics one, isn't it?
No,
Wow, nice.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
much better shape than mine.
he came with
Nice.
plastic bits and bobs.
Short and long guns, good.
And I believe I paid $20 for this guy.
$20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that makes up for the extra on the wheeljack.
Sweet.
Good job. That's amazing price on that one.
Okay. Thank you. Let me try not to break these.
So everything evens out.
Yeah.
There you go. So We've been kind of talking off the air about a particular character we all wouldn't mind getting our hands on. However, only the Canadian has managed to pull it off. But I did score this little guy.
Nice.
G1 Cosmos.
I don't have the G1 version.
He's a little loose, but I was just super stoked to get him. He was the guy I was asking about, Darryl, without giving too much away at the time. Was could you get replacement rub signs?
Yes. Yeah.
And,
doesn't repro labels do that?
I hope so. I didn't ever really looked into it after we talked about it. But I think that there's got to be a place that you can get replacement rub signs.
All right, so that's going to be yours and my pastime agenda this week. Finding a box for Wheeljack, and can I get a rub sign for this? Now,
ReproLabels.com sells them.
Would putting a new replacement sticker on this devalue it at all?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
I would assume. I mean, I can't just by looking at the condition of it. It looks like there's a little bit of like coloring to that sticker where it was. I don't know if you can clean it up before you reapply the new one, but I would suggest doing that.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
His head's got a little bit of wear on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was pretty stoked with it.
Yeah.
He's in decent condition.
Yeah. No, that looks good.
So I'm gonna stop there and let you go next, Charles.
All right, so I got to the comic book store this week, and I think by now you all know what's coming.
My Little Pony.
I think kids would not be as selfish if they called it Our Little Pony.
Yeah, so these are not My Little Pony comics, but these are all three covers of Robots in Disguise number 28. So there's the Casey Collar one. There's the Andrew Griffith one, which was my favorite. And there's the Livio Ramondelli one.
Wow.
Nice job.
We're gonna
bagged and boarded.
Yeah, we're gonna organize an intervention for you.
Also, finally, the post office decided to deliver my Collectors Club magazine.
Nice.
Finally.
Yeah. So that's nice. And I was in Walmart yesterday, and I was looking for Cosmos and Swerve. Didn't find them, but they did have Trail Cutter.
Nice.
Generations Trail Cutter. So
you hadn't picked him up, eh?
No, that was when we were just starting the podcast, and I was not really toy collecting. And Darryl, I remembered that you had given this a good review on your channel, so I wanted to pick it up. Also, I liked the novelty of having this being the only comic that was edited for the toy release.
It's true.
So
far, anyway, that I know of.
And the box is in kind of beat up shape, so I don't feel bad opening it up and playing with it. So I'm gonna do that.
That's a good toy.
Yeah. Did you get the Orion Pax one? Because that was the other one from the first wave that I thought was really good.
No, I didn't see it there. I did see it at Walmart like a couple of months ago, but I didn't pick it up. So
yeah, it's that one and Trail Cutter that were really good.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe at some point, if I happen to see it, I'll pick it up. But
you all are coming into my my world of toys. I'm getting all of you.
And the last thing I did pick up, so I did pull the trigger and buy my plane tickets to BotCon.
Yay!
Nice.
Even though the registration's not open yet, so I'm a little anxious about that. But
they've said it's coming open soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping by the time this show goes up, maybe the registration will be open, and you can see me on Twitter, high-fiving myself.
So do you have a hotel?
Yeah, my wife reserved the hotel room months ago and surprised me for my birthday. So
right on.
Is it the convention hotel?
No, it's the Overflow one, the Hilton. So it's like, I guess, three blocks from the convention center.
That's not bad.
So
A brisk walk in the morning won't do you any harm.
Well, it's an awesome area. I really liked it out there.
cool. So yeah, that's it for me. So I think that'll wrap up our trips to the store. And please check out the rest of our podcast. We do a weekly show. You can check it out, as I said at the top, www.transmissionspodcast.com. You can see it right below in the description of this video. And you can listen to this week's episode where we review the triumphant return of More Than Meets the Eye number 28. So be sure to check that out. And we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Keep watching the skies.
The truth is out there.